She was a character. She was very active, loved the outdoors. She loved spending time with her friends, just having fun. She just was a fun person. She was very, very intelligent and, sailed through school really and went to university in Loughborough because she was a very good footballer, so she did her football at Loughborough.
We booked a holiday for Christmas in Devon, and she wasn't going to come. And I said, no, you've been working hard, you need to come with us. So we packed up the car, off we went. And then the next morning, Neil said to me, Ria's shouting for you from the next bedroom. And she'd woke up with pins and needles. And then she went to get out of bed again and ended up on the floor. So I knew as soon as I went in that she'd had a stroke. She ended up at Exeter Hospital. Then they transferred her to Plymouth, where they then found that it was a glioblastoma.
They did some surgery 28th of December and removed the brain tumour, which they got tested, which confirmed it was aggressive grade 4 glioblastoma brain tumour, which is the worst one you can have really. It's incurable. She was referred really early on, but Ria was quite resistant because she obviously at her age, and she was not accepting of the prognosis, so there was a resistance there to be under a hospice, which is traditionally very, it's somewhere you go to die. And I think that was in her mind, well, I'm not that person, so why would I go there? Ria had occupational therapy, physiotherapy, like creative therapies, which she really enjoyed. Dr. Corinna was really heavily involved. She would come to the house quite often, give us emotional support, practical support about what to expect, and just be there as a port of call. We always knew we just had a number to call and we could call straight away and we would get help. And she would always liaise with the community nurses from the NHS and the palliative nurses that were dealing with the syringe driver and keeping Ria comfortable. So if we had any problems, we knew Dr. Corinna would sort it out straight away.
I remember when Dr. Corinna came to the house at first, I went, what's she want to be here for? Why is she here? But it was the way that she did everything and the gradual process of helping Ria through her journey and helping us through our journey. I remember when Dr. Corinna first came, Ria's why is she here, sort of thing. The next thing, a couple of weeks later, she was out in the garden chatting away to Dr. Corinna for ages. And, and that, I didn't know that the hospice did anything like that.
I felt when we received the referral, Ria needs a visit. She's young, this is difficult, and it's all happened very quickly for her. When I met Ria, there were a number of things that she was having to deal with, the shock of the diagnosis and what it meant. At the time, what Ria needed was help to help her deal with what she was facing and some ideas to settle her mind and help her be more focused on things that she wanted to do and sort. She wanted to be able to express herself without stressing herself. From meeting me, she went on to come to our day therapy unit, Pemberton Place, and to meet all those people who could give her some ideas and give her family ideas about how to get through difficult days and make the most of good days. And that's what we did.
You always felt like you had someone that was medically trained and knew what they were talking about, and you never felt up in the air, and it meant that Ria was never really uncomfortable at any point. So that was really great, that service. It was all these different areas that came together in the end to make Ria have a really comfortable end of her life.